So I'm here with an unnamed source. His name definitely isn't Dave McGuire, and he's definitely not an expert welder. He's just gonna learn how to do stuff on my bike. What we're gonna do is we are going to put this Rotopax inside here, inside the luggage rack. Dave says no problemo. When he says no problemo, it's only a small problemo. So, stay tuned.
With that, so we get a weld here and a weld here.
And that'll take it out far enough to clear these?
Yep. Well, we might space out the bracket, but I don't want to space this out. I want that all the way against that.
And you're gonna weld it directly to here?
Yep.
I wonder what these holes are for. Those look important?
Well, we could, you know, you could drill them. Oh, fart.
Yeah, I wonder what those are for.
I'm 90 off of that.
Yeah.
There's the white outline right there. So that is how I just pressing the drill bit. It's not sharp.
Sign it. Look, there's a pen right there. Come on, sign it. It's going around the world, bro. Goes on right there. 43 liter. So you can buy these products at www.davemcguirehatesjapanesebikes.com.
I don't hate anything.
He doesn't hate anything, he's a yogi. I think it looks aces. I mean, it just looks like it belongs there. It's like, hey, oh, that's your gas tank, cool. I see. What do you think, David?
I think it's wonderful.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.
So tomorrow, just a little update. It's been a while since I've been gone. I had a few things happen since my last update. We had some family medical things. I had a little bit of a delay with the luggage and getting everything together and fixing my house, which I have rented out. But anyways, big day. Today is my last day here at home, Friday, which is 11th. Yeah, the 11th. I think it's the 11th. My bike and me leave on a plane on the 14th from Vancouver, and we're going to London Gatwick. Should be an interesting ride up, and should also be an interesting ride out of England. Kind of wet and cold, but anyways, I wanted to do a quick update. I have the bike finished, I should say 90% finished. There's one or two things that I have to buff out, but other than that, the bike is built. It's not going to be a packing list. I'll do that when I'm on the road, but just wanted to see the bike. I wanted you guys to see the bike that I had put together. So we'll start with from the front and go to the back. So, the windscreen. I took the Honda factory tall windscreen and I tinted it as I said I was going to do, just to give a little bit more sun protection from. These are the Denali D4 Lights from, I forget where they're from. Anyways, these are really good. I had other lights on here, I took them off, but these lights are just super bright. I don't use these for night riding. Well, I have used them for night riding, but mostly I use these just to be seen during the day. They got 2 spots and 2 floods. They're super bright. They're LED. They don't draw much power, so you can leave them on when the battery's on, along with the LED headlight. This bike doesn't draw much battery when the engine's not running. The Metzler Karoo 3 tires, use these by accident. I got these on my KLR in San Pedro de Atacama, and this would be my first set on this bike, but this is my 3rd or maybe my 4th set altogether. Coming down below, This is an SW Motek skid plate, full wraparound skid plate. You know, when looking at the skid plates, I was a little bit nervous, but not having a lower crash bars, but I think we're just going to be just fine. This area right here seems to be a little bit exposed, but I'm comfortable, you know, that I'm not going to crash on that. Anyways, then I have SW Motek crash bars. The big thing that I didn't do was have a crash bar that runs around the front. If this part of the bike is getting hit really hard enough to need a crash bar, I think I'm going to have other problems. So I feel like this, for the bike just laying over on its side, will protect the radiator. I don't really care if this stuff gets scratched up. So between the crash bar, the handlebar, and either the foot peg or the box, I think it'll keep it off this area. I went with the Ims Pro Foot Pegs. Just the Honda factory foot pegs were not good enough. They're tilted up a little bit on an angle, which I didn't know if I liked, but now I really like it because it actually keeps your knees into the tank when you're riding and turning. You'll also see that I did the SW Motek center stand. Yeah, center stand comes in really heavy for lubing your chain and just packing the bike up and having everything level, checking oil, etc. And they also, this is another add-on to have this little skid plate, which does protect. There's a little tank back here. It's a coolant tank, I believe. I don't know what it is, but there's a tank back there that it protects, and also protects stuff from flying up into the shock. Yeah. Coming up to the handlebars, SW Motek, made by Barkbusters, Storm hand grips. I use these on my KLR. Wouldn't trade them for the world. Great. It could be a lot of protection from wind and rain, and also have an aluminum frame, so if you fall, it protects the hands and the grips. Come up here, tank bag. Well, this is kind of the luggage, but I did a 13-liter tank bag. I like this tank bag because it seems that it will keep everything waterproof without having a rain cover. I'm bringing a rain cover anyways. My Garmin Zumo, just took that right off of my KLR 650. Bought a new mount, mounted it up, wired it. This is one of the things that I have still to do. This is my switch for my lights. I haven't found the switch that I'm in love with, so I'm gonna leave it like this until I find the switch I'm in love with. I brought one, but it's good. 28 millimeter handlebar risers. That looks like it needs to be tightened. These are the Trax ADV boxes. This is a 43 liter, other is a 35 something, 30, 35. Yeah. And then I did the modifications for the off-road, so it has another clip on here. So with the Honda Africa Twin, most boxes just set in the top. This has a clip from the bottom, which also prevents theft from the release, the quick release that they have. Here's my custom-made Rotopax fuel, so that's an extra gallon. Top rack, luggage rack, just extends the luggage rack to support the duffel bag that I'll put here. Lots of tie-down points, seem really sturdy. Also has the Evo quick lock releases, which seem to work really well, actually. The other side case, you'll notice that I also brought, I've noticed that there was some people that had foot peg perches on this right side fall off, so I zip tied in a foot peg purchase. I just need to cut these things, they look kind of ugly. But brake reservoir, kind of just an add-on. I don't know, is it going to do anything? We'll see, we won't know. Go Cruise throttle lock on this side. It's something I used a lot on the KLR on my last trip around the world. And I think that's about it. So I'm gonna head off here tomorrow morning, head up, try and do 2 stops, 500-mile days, which are kind of big, but I am planning to be in Seattle to meet with a friend from Instagram, do the last preparations before moving into Canada, and then move on to England and move to Europe. Love to hear your feedback and your comments. This bike seems pretty set up. I think you can really overdo setting up a bike for world travel. You know, hard boxes, soft cases, that was one of my biggest things that I was going back and forth with. And the best thing I can say is I went 55,000 miles around the world, a lot of off-road on my KLR with side boxes. Yeah, my foot might have got caught under there once, but it was such a slow moving thing when you're with a fully loaded bike that I'm comfortable that my boots and my riding skills will protect me. Also, if I am going to be doing some more extreme off-roading, I will take the bags off and just ride the bike nice and light and pretty. So if you have any questions, leave them down below, and stay tuned. Peace.